What's up, guys? It's been a while since I've made these vlogs, but I wanted to get back into the swing of creating, making some videos. This time around, I'm going to be showcasing a lot of the work that I've been doing lately, recovery-wise. So I'd say about a month and a half ago, I tweaked my hip. Ever since then, I went to go see my PT friend Ethan Shellcamp over at Ripple Physical Therapy, and he gave me a comprehensive recovery plan that I've been kind of diligently following through pretty much every other day. And usually these would be days that I would be following through some type of strength training, because usually I strength train right before I start climbing. And so this has kind of taken priority over the usual things that I do. And so I'm going to showcase a couple of the exercises, well, basically all the exercises from weeks 4 to 8, because I had already gone through my first 4-week cycle. And so, these look a little bit different from the exercises that I was doing when I first got injured. I was obviously doing a lot less, much lower intensity. I hope that this style vlog is something that you guys resonate with or you guys find enjoyable. Kind of like more of like behind the scenes, like how I maintain my body, like how I prepare myself for executing and for performing. In this vlog also, I'm going to be voiceovering on some of the climbing towards the end, like after I finish my hip. Well, actually, I might just like voice over the exercises that I'm doing throughout the whole video, and then also just voice over the campusing that I do at the end, just to keep it like interesting. And don't mind the setup right now. I'm just kind of chilling in my girlfriend's bedroom right now, trying to find the most comfortable place to do this. I could do it in the kitchen, but I do feel a little self-conscious, just kind of with our roommate over in her room, and just kind of talking to this camera. I'm still like trying to get used to like what it is to create content and to vlog, and trying to get over that sense of embarrassment and sense of tension that one feels when they're expressing themselves in the camera. So bear with me. I feel like I've gotten already a little bit better in the previous vlogs, but yeah, I know that this isn't a mid-size or full-size man vlog. I definitely plan on going back to those boulders. I definitely feel really fit right now and really capable, but my psych and the way that things have been going just hasn't lined up with going back to Farley. I've been doing a lot of trad climbing these days over in Cathedral Edge with my buddy Josiah and Steve and their significant others. And so all that because we're super psyched on just building up our trad knowledge and trad experience for some bigger goals in the future. Yeah, it's kind of like a quick recap of what's been going on. Maybe in this vlog I'll also add some, because I'm recording this a couple of days after I had already done all this stuff, so maybe I'll add some of the content from today, from my session at Watertown and from yesterday's session over in Brookline, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, hope you enjoy this voiceover style vlog, and yeah, whenever I can, I'll try to keep making more content. Enjoy. Here I am. Shout out to Jacqueline for these finger rehab exercises. Those are the only exercises that are not part of my hip recovery routine. So I have these reverse Nordics, and everything else basically that was prescribed by Ethan Shellcamp from Ripple Physical Therapy. So if you ever need a physical therapy in the Boston area, check out Ripple. I have no chill, and so I'm always just trying to push my exercises, see what I can do. And so, and each of these exercises is single leg raises from my left and right. I'm definitely using weight that is much more than what's on my training plan, but I've been seeing improvement, and it doesn't hurt, so I'm sticking with it. I found these split squats super difficult, finding the right balance between the back and front foot, keeping my torso upright and dropping down. I usually get super pumped in these, and I really enjoy that. My toes also super hurt. They super hurt. My toes also hurt because I'm kind of leaning forward and rounding them, They're just already so fatigued from climbing and being in climbing shoes. That's the most uncomfortable thing. I also find these single leg balance pass-throughs really helpful for my balance and my ankle stability. And these lateral split squats, these are really good. These have been, whenever I do these, I feel like an athlete. I'm like, yeah, my mobility is getting better. I find it really hard to sit back in them because my hip is still pretty tight. And then the goated single leg hamstring bridge. If you're a climber and you have hamstring injuries or hamstring issues, this is going to be your remedy. Definitely start working those. The slower, the better. You want to stay injury free. Keep getting those gains. Usually, I'd be done my session and go in the sauna, especially at CRG Alewife. But I decided to campus, and so here I am, trying my hand at a purple V8. That was my best attempt from halfway. And then this purple V6 I was eyeing up. I mess around with it a little bit. I struggle with these two crimps right in the middle of the overhang. You'll see. Yeah, this one where I just fell off my left hand. That one's pretty bad. It's about a pad. Here I am doing the mental calculations to figure out the beta. What I need to do, where I need to keep my body in space. Yeah, I track in so that I have less lateral movement going to it. Obviously it works, but it's a really hard hold, so I fall. This is illuminating. Do this bump to a much better hold. For the unwind is brick though. The bump, track in. This beta would be so sick to execute though. Maybe next time I'm in the gym I'll try it again, this way. Yeah, try it from there, see if I can do the top, and then bam. Come on. You saw the camera. Alright, and then this one from one move in, matching on the start holds, going to this first Mario Kart pitch feels absolutely brick. So I started one move in, and then I just felt really cool, felt really in the flow during these. I'm 5'3" and a half for context, so everything just felt like a campus dyno. I mean, even if my feet were on, these are all pretty big moves. I was psyched. Let's go. And then go back to the purple. Let's see. What am I thinking? I'm gonna do the same beta. Do the bump left hand, track under with the right. This time I get really close. Yeah, I think I could stick that. I think I'll try again next session. And then here, this way was just way smarter. I had thought about it like 2 goes before, but I didn't put it into execution until this attempt. And it just unlocked the whole thing. Boom. Who needs the bad hand? Just go to the good hand. Easy. And then to the finish, one arm for solidarity. For posterity. Is that what you say? I don't know. Anyway, this coordination climb was part of my round that I ran yesterday. Today's the 13th. I just couldn't do it in round, and so I just stuck around and I projected the heck out of it. This amazing boulder by fellow A Muerte member Dominic Chavez over at the Rock Spot Brookline location. Really fun. I'm usually super intimidated by these kinds of moves. I just get in my head about falling a weird way. But I don't know, I've been feeling really good. Maybe it's those exercises Ethan has been giving me and those exercises that Jacqueline's been giving me. So shout out to them. But yeah, by the time I was like so gassed, I was sweating like crazy, like missed the foot at the start, but was still able to pull through with it. Perfect. And the last move's no joke, and it's still pretty tensiony. I have to move the feet up. I tried to match here, but I was like, nah. So here we are, moving it up. Bam. And then today, shirtless is my best go. Shirt on's my flash go. This was really cool to test myself on because this is a U19, U20 divisional final climb, and I have some competition aspirations. So being able to test myself on pretty well set competition style lead route, which is very rare for our region. At least on walls that are this tall, and like an angle this steep. As you can see, it's kind of hard. It's a little bit disorienting with this overlay, but my first flash attempt is much more exploratory. I'm climbing much slower. Just trying to figure out what I need to do, as opposed to my best go, which was probably my fourth go on the route that day. Which is funny, each attempt I still iterated on something. As you see, coming up with this huge fiberglass undercling, I use a toe hook, but on my best go I use the heel hook, and it just sets up my hands better for the next sequence. I eliminate one move. Yep, the crossover, boom. Before I had matched that. And in this clip right next to the volume, I clip it on my first go, but I don't clip it here on my best go because I just get powered out holding this right sloper that my heel is now on. You're talking up, and it's kind of where I fall. Flash a go. Oh, my knee bar slipped out. Oh, gone. Alright, now, here we are, chugging along. This pinch, it's so satisfying to grab fiberglass with good texture. Get this really good side pull. This big hold has a jib on it for your right hand, but it's a pretty big sloper side pull, so you can kind of like lean into it and shift. You got this huge ledge right foot. Fix this draw so it's in a weird way. Clip. This next hold has a jib you can like pinch off with your left hand. And then I'm like starting to feel gassed. Starting to feel like I don't got power, bam, and I'm off. I think I could have held that once, but getting the heel up would have been hard. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and catch you later.